what I'm thinking. Go here in southwest Colorado. Durango is the closest city. This is called Vallecito Reservoir. Drive up to here. There's a dirt road here that's very well maintained. Go up and around. Trailhead is right here. Pine River Trailhead. That's where I parked the last time. And then the plan is to start here, walk up this little valley area, cross a big bridge right here, and this river in here is pretty large. And instead of turning uphill, going to that lake, we'll continue this way. This is where I went last time. Go up, and it'll be pretty flat all the way until right here, which is probably about mile 10 or 11 or so. And then we got to get over this rock face, so we'll climb up here, up to this area, which is the next flat, and this is actually where I camped last year, in that meadow right there. And my thinking of where I want to go at the beginning is right around here. There's a lot of meadow, there's a lot of open green area, a lot of places without big trees, a lot of grazing land, as well as right here. So this is about 13 miles in. Figure we can camp somewhere around this area, nice little area for fishing and whatnot. And just a lot of areas to pull out binoculars and look around, especially if we were to get up on this bench. You can look down all through here, across this, and at this half at least of this area to get a view of the animals, and maybe a little bit out here as well. I'm at least thinking of also hiking up this uphill area here to these meadows and seeing what there is. Now, if we don't have anything here, what I'm thinking of is then coming back a couple miles to where I camped last year and then pulling a loop. And that loop would camp here, I'd come back down and then go up around here. You have a couple more open areas. Hopefully be some elk there and bear as well. And then come around here and come up to this area right here. Ironically also named Rock Creek. I don't think it shows it here though. It looks like another good area to hunt. And then and then from there, come back down this way, and there's a trail that goes over this pass here that we can use. And come back down this area, down this valley area, towards that very big lake. And then do a full loop back down there and come to this bridge that we had already crossed, back to the trailhead. So if we were to do that whole thing, if we were unsuccessful throughout and we ended up making the whole route, let's just do a quick look. Would be roughly about 13 miles to day one. Hike around there, and then we'd come back, climb up this area. That's where the farthest we'd go here in this direction, come back over here of this pass, back down. And so that's about 40 miles. Let's see if it gives us, doesn't look like it gives us a lot of other information on it, but it's about 40 miles, give or take. And it's flat all the way through here, uphill here. Obviously, we're going to be slowly going uphill all the way through here, up through here, and then we go back downhill again. Now, if by some chance we don't think there's anything up there, another area I've thought about is up here. So there's a road here, very well maintained, off-road area that I took the Camry up last year. Ended up parking right here and being able to hike up through this area. And there's a lot of these little open areas, but especially if we go up even higher, and I don't know the quality of the road up past this mark, there's a lot of open area here where bears could be. And in addition, there is a nice place to park right here with the trail that goes up to these flats. And these flats have a lot of open meadows and areas where you can sit around, look, pull out binoculars and look around and see what animals are coming out in and out through here. And additionally, if you want to go up a couple more miles, there's a flat area here as well with greenery where there's bound to be some animals as well. I think this is a little bit shorter. Let's measure. So all this area is just a few miles. So even if we wanted, we could just set a camp up here nearby with all the stuff nearby in our car right there and just scout that area out really well. If we ended up thinking it might be a better chance than the other areas. I think there's going to be a lot of elk though. Earlier in the year, they maintain higher elevation. So I'm optimistic we'll be able to see some stuff.